So welcome to your special portal reading, 9 portal reading. In where I'm in Belgium, it's already past midnight, so it's already 10th of September, but I decided to take this task, let's call it divine task, to light a little bit path for the portal. It's 9 portal is like a beginning of autumn. I feel it's like a season change. So let's say this kind of portal of a season change. When we turn the wheel, we are turning the wheel and moving with it. So with this reading, I hope I give you a little insight for your new season, new autumn, and the path you are going on currently. We are always on some path, and often one tarot card is exactly where we are, because these are major arcana cards, big secret cards in tarot are life path cards. So anyway, I'm Silva. I'm here today giving this reading, quite fast reading, because I'm gonna put it now. Let's see if it's even gonna be just 10 minutes. But I'm welcoming, yes, questions also during my reading, so you can ask question, but only the end. And I wish it's a Libra who is asking this question. And then what else? Yes, I'm getting a bit tired. I'm trying to make this reading, so I wanna keep fast. So your deck is coming based on this crystal. So Libra, what is it for you? Heart chakra. I'm so intuitive and psychic that before I even pulled this crystal, I already took this book here near me because I had intuitive hit that this is the tarot deck, and it is. So I knew it. So we're gonna have today a finished deck to see advice for your path. My Libra is also rising. I love this finished deck. Anyway, let's see. First card is a Lenormand card, and it's about the overall theme now on the 9/9 portal for Libra. Wow, beautiful. It's the same as Gemini got, so it is a key. Is a very good omen. Then something is 100% yes. If you've been thinking to do something, now is the moment. Now in the 9 portal. Now in September. Something amazing can happen. Something magical can happen. There is even this dragon sleeping, but it's kind of like, wow, egg with a key. Wow. 33 and Sun in Virgo. It really talks about the moment is ripe now. Something amazing can happen. You are handed a key, a divine key. Wow. Let's see already the advice card, so we read it in the end. This is for Libra now in the 9/9 portal. What Libra needs to know. Deep diver, diving into a task 10. Very beautiful card. You can see this in the end. Maybe it's something to do with this key. You are going in this portal indeed. Something is opening for you. Now we see the special deck, and this is a special story. So we have this Hecate crossroad. So the hermit is on the life path and in the crossroad, and there is coming a little light from Hecate. Yeah, here also little light for Libra. Libra needs to know from the maiden energy, from the mother, from the crow, that she's the future. And what the Hecate herself wanna say to you, the gods. Okay, more, 4. A lot to say. So we have here, okay, roundens into 2 of Wands. This is usually a travel card. But this story is telling about the iron that is hidden in a swamp, and the smith is finding it from there. But there is some kind of story how the iron get mad, and you should not make iron angry. Like, it was made to be a beautiful use for humanity, the swords, but then instead of a bee, they went like this kind of bug, this kind of like a dirty bug went into the process of making this iron beautiful sword, and the iron got mad. It was something like the bees were supposed to bring like a honey water, and they came some kind of shitty water came instead. So the iron got mad to the smith that didn't keep the promise and so on. This is here as a maiden energy, like in your young life, there has been something like promises that are not kept, or something has gone wrong, and you want justice. Like a Libra card is a justice card, but there is some kind of like things have to be set right, and there has been some wrong water that was polluted with some stinky, shitty thing, and it was not the honey milk that was promised. Anyway, maybe I read a little bit. It's like angry bee, angry vesp, angry bee is here. Something like that. Interesting. Maybe you have to have like anger management, something like about something that have upset you. You have to find peace with it. But this is also travel energy. This is like it's interesting card. I'm gonna just give you the advice for it. So how the smith even found it from the swamp? It was like because the iron color, like you can find kind of hidden treasures from the swamp. Because the color it gives away that there is this hidden iron underneath. So this is from the Finnish Kalevala related stories, and now you got advice for the road. September this. Brave initiatives, developing some ideas, taking responsibility, being careful, and culture. And let's see just the meaning of this card. So the place is the place of the heart where the smith is working. And there is a special spirit there in that heart's place. That spirit could be so powerful that if the spirit was not happy, even the smith couldn't get the fire on. So this Ilmarinen smith made all kind of tools for humans or the gods, and rarely got thank you for doing all this. There's all this list what he made. He made, for example, the golden like a thing to make the fields. And no, he made all stuff, even a money machine. And so the wisdom of this card that this smith could develop, think creatively, and develop the idea he found, like for example, found this iron further, so could make a sword out of it, and was very experimental about the iron he found. But in the smith workshop came this like a bug. It was asking like a bee to bring like a honey water, and then came this bug, and then he trusted this kind of wrong person kind of to deliver the ingredients and didn't question it. And then came this mess that the iron got mad because got the wrong kind of ingredient. And when it was not respected, was really angry. and then start to shed human blood because got angry. But who is responsible for the fact that iron wanted to have wars? Was it the fault of the iron or the humans who were using the iron against each others? Iron can take all kinds of shapes in the hands of the humans and can be servant to the master in many kind of ways. But the humans are responsible how they handle the iron. So this card asks you to take responsibility of your own doings and what you have been doing. When somebody is angry, you get arguments and they are culminating the wars. There are multiple solutions how you can avoid the conflict and how you can keep the peace. Usually the pride and self-centeredness are the qualities or like things in people that makes the iron go against the brothers and sisters. So this card is asking you to collaborate and respect other human beings. Very powerful. This is like a lesson in your even to learn now on this path to go forward, what has happened in the past, not to be unrespectful and take responsibility to what you do. Then we have the now energy. Okay, I'm not going to take upside down these cards. Devil. So of course Myth is working with the fire to make this iron. It's almost like in the center of your reading you have this kind of devil. But Piru is in Finnish, like, what is it? This can be totally good card too, in the sense that this can be a Capricorn, like a work energy, like some work needs to be done, a lot needs to be done, and the devil gets a lot done. Like in Belgium we had here Leopold II, that was this kind of king who was not the best, but was very hard working in the sense that he built a lot of buildings with the money he got from Congo, but he anyway was getting a lot of happening. Sometime you should, when you see this card, this now, you should face some shadow. This was already showing about some argument situation. You should not go to against your brothers and sisters. So there's some shadow work to do, definitely, about, are you respectful? Are you egoistic? What is this devilish things? This is usually codependency, all kind of like attachments that are not healthy. That's in the middle. Still you have this key here. Maybe it's a key moment to face the shadow. I'm a shadow sister too. We are looking into this. I'm gonna read about this devil. Maybe it's something else in this story. Somebody, Eamon, say hello. How are you? Hello from Nepal. Yes, welcome. And we are having here a Libra portal reading. And interesting deep diver into task. This is advice card in the end, but this was deep dive. This material came from the swamp. Like the iron was hidden in the swamp and the smith found it. It looks really like a smith. Even this is a devil. It's like a workshop. Like a workshop. But how you like show up there, it's a question for you, Libra. Devil. I think you have to see the devil, because devil is always hiding. It's always like a hiding in darkness, and even like I've been listening really this Daylight song. We are like hiding in the daylight. Our sins. It's putting light to the thing is also like it is helping. So it might be something like that. So the keywords of this card are, and this is really actual energy because this mother is like a now. So you need this devil. A power that creates new things. Forbidden fruit. Like temptations. Anarchy. New vigor of life force. Creative force. Sensuality, sexuality, getting free from the old moral conditions, individuality, bravery to face the truth, and choice of like a free choice. So there's this story. Let's read about this devil. So according to the Christian legend, devil is Lucifer. And was getting like away from the God, like a pushed away. So in Finnish national epoch, we have different kind of goddess and gods and spirits. That the church in Finland was seeing like a pagan beliefs. And so there is a difference between this Christian devil and the folk story devil. Christian devil, like the devil is close to person. In these folk tales, devil is close to person and willing to help somebody who got in trouble, where God is far in heaven. So the priest and prayers and the Bible is usually part of Christianity, but the devil came to people in his own personality, her own personality, middle of the normal life. Yes, this is like indeed like a devil is stepping down from the upper realms, and it's just like among every people. It's not like a high up there. It's among us, like the wolf in sheep clothing. It's here. So there's this story that, of course, devil was usually when somebody was drunk or was playing cards. But in Finland, you might meet the devil also in sauna or when you were baking bread. But everything that was like excess or boasting about your life on yourself was attracting the devil towards itself. But in these stories of this Finnish epoch, or like folk stories, the devil often helped somebody and even was punishing somebody who did wrong. But it was also having like a shopping about the souls. And weak moment, the devil showed up and offered money or something else against the soul. Yes, if you were making a deal with the devil, you would like expect that you don't have to work hard, but the devil can always on the end to take the take the person who had made this deal. Yes, if the blackbirds were gathering in the trees when somebody was dying, it was a sign that the person had done a deal with the devil. So the birds were coming. It's like a hedgehog birds were coming to get the soul. Okay, I'm getting very tired, but I tried to make sense of this book, what it's saying. So the meaning of this card, why this is now here. So the Devil card is not such a bad card to get. It just might mean that you want to live free from the moral codes, because Devil is somebody who's creating new and a creative force. And you are questioning the old rules or ways to do things, and it's like a rebelling against authorities. And it's like a need to do what you feel best for yourself, not caring about what others are thinking. And freedom is big theme on this card. And it's about being really who you are. And this card is even against the like a that somebody is like a having power over you or manipulation. Yes, let's see. But it's to face this truth. Like, are you forcing the people near you doing something? Are you using your willpower right? And do you notice that you have a choice and freedom to choose from different options? There is not just one option. And moralizing other people's doings is not like a advice, but rather focus on your own life and how you live your life. Here you have this hard card. But maybe this facing the shadow is often really, I believe, like we can really heal a lot when we face this. We might avoid the elephant in the room or devil in the room, but if we face it, it's good. We heal something. Okay, future mother now, Libra. Okay, so this is an empty card. So it means that there is totally like a tabula rasa, blank card. I cannot see it. Your future, it's open. It's totally like a white canvas. It's a good omen also. I think this white egg is kind of connected to this, like this is the white egg. And there is this key. So this is key is you are even the key in this situation. What you do now, how you deal the devil, how you deal this. Even this looks a bit like this kind of key, but I mean. So we got a lot of advice from the Hecate, so let's see. I'm not gonna put reverse. Wow, a lot. So if this is even a traveling card, but this was about the argument situation when somebody do something that was promised, like break the promise, kind of do something else, and it's argument. But usually 2 of Wands is traveling card. But your advice is totally emotional, like a passionate thing. These are Knight of Sword, ambitious knight, and passionate knight. They're both devils, animals. Here we have a devil, and this means hiden hirvi, hiden hevonen. It means devil's moose, devil's horse. What is this to do? It's talking about your passion in the work, in the love life. This kind of Ferrari or Mustang, like this is a passionate knight. This is a builder knight. I mean, devil is also in the good way building things, like I told about this. Leopold II built a lot of buildings in Belgium. Even the money was from Congo and was kind of questionable. But a lot is happening. It's a huge ambition here, and there is huge passion here. And this is here. Like Hecate is pointing you out this whole like a this is a devil and this is his, hers, moose and a horse. It's kind of like the knights working for this devil. This could be like a business together, business allies. I don't know. But these moves you can never capture, and this horse is like fire. You have to put like icy rain on it, like with a spell. The fire goes off, because you cannot go close because it's so hot. It's kind of like a hot lover. And this is like a avoidant person who is just like hide and seek. Not easy to get. Could be even like a work project that is really like a demanding your full focus, and also like not be obsessive about it, like find a work-life balance. Here we have also purren valitus, like a chariot in a form of boat. And then vetehinen is this, I think it's page of cup. I have to check, but very romantic. Romance here and traveling is here. Some kind of Viking on a boat, and there's also this kind of moose here. This whole thing is very travel romance. Who is this? Is this the person you love, Libra? Or yourself? But here is of course water around, almost like a mermaid story here. Mermaid and the person. Okay, let's read about this. What is happening underneath? A little bit of water and a lot of fire and a sword. Air and fire, yes, very, very much passion here. Where is this vetehinen? Is this really the same? Wow, it's not page, it's also a knight. So this is changing the storyline completely. I thought this kind of romantic pages like on the beach, but no, this is knight too. They're all the same thing. But this is the romantic knight with a cup riding, and this is the sword, and this is the fire ones. So this whole boat is like, I think it's a relationship boat. Like this is the female in this, like a female, like this kind of water feeling female, very romantic. And then this side is passion and like a work thing. But I'm really getting tired, but we have even like a deep diving into a task. Just this water here. Let's see. I think this will be my last reading today. I'm getting so tired that I have to do the other readings tomorrow. I can't possibly stay awake so late, but I finished this reading now. It's getting very interesting, but I notice myself getting tired. I'm not gonna drink any coffee now, but I have this kind of button, buy me a coffee. But I would need a coffee this moment to stay awake, because I'm really, it's over midnight here where I am. This is the ability to react to new situations fast, possible to transform emotional, handling the emotional needs, fast action, self-confidence, and power. So this kind of water spirit is in this kind of ponds and waters. Let me see. Could this be, Libra, that you have some kind of like a, I don't know, thinking like a water sign? Something to do with some, what this would be different kind of signs already here. This is like the ambitious is like an air sign. This would be a fire sign, and this would be a water sign. Earth is only missing, but these others are here. So this Vetehinen is ruling the deep waters. Really, I'm thinking this deep diver is connected to this. And it's a good sign to swim in the deep waters, because you are like going deep, to have a deep understanding when you deep dive. So it's all like a subconscious mind here. So this card is saying you can have a beautiful treasures inside of you, and often the goldfish are symboling of that even. But I think this is a major arcana card, this devil thing. All this relationship, like a passion going on here, but what is this traveling with the boat? I think I have to see that card still. This major arcana card, Chariot. These are advice from the Hecate, so these are really like advice for you. One was that it's good to really go deep to understand yourself. This is a new beginning, change for better, travel, preparation, taking care of like clearing things, expanding your consciousness, self, like looking into yourself, meditation, and finding your own path and following it, a new chapter in your life. So this boat is a symbol of a body, as our body is our like a vehicle in life. We are traveling through this life in a vessel, like is a boat. And it can be also a transport way. But this card is about that when a boat is like getting old, it's cry its destiny on the beach. And like it's happy when it can go for adventures. Like the boat is, yeah, it's getting old and sad when it can not go to adventures, and then it start to cry help. And it was in the stories when the Väinämöinen, Ilmarinen and Lemminkäinen are jumping on it and going to adventures, it was very happy. But this kind of whining boat is also like a nostalgia of the past. But this symbol of the boat here is having adventures in the life and going towards new adventures. And nothing is lost. Even the adventures are gone from the past. So the card asks you to prepare for the new travel, plan it and find new sites when you travel. Okay, there is this thing I have to translate here. It's like, so as a Väinämöinen, this kind of wise wizard, start to plan your new travel. That's how, when he was going to new travel, he found new sides of himself. But the boat moved only when Ilmarinen, this kind of smith, started to row the boat. So the message is like, nobody can live the life for you, and the keys of the happiness are in your own hand. And we have here a key. We have here really a key. And even the devil is holding a thing that looks really similar here, like a key. So the keys are in your own hand. Even about facing this devil is in your own hand, Libra, now. And this underneath is this. It's really like a totally what you're gonna do with your life. What kind of adventures you're gonna have still. Life is not over. So the advice of this card is like try brave way, something new and creative, and trust life and step into the current. Very positive. And you will have all this kind of like a skills, knight skills with you, that there is this kind of like army in this boat. So hold this army in the boat. Knight of cup, Knight of sword, Knight of wands, all coming to the... And actually the characters in this was like Väinämöinen, Ilmarinen, and what else? Lemminkäinen. Who would be Lemminkäinen? I think this is Lemminkäinen, the lover type. Yeah, anyway, point is you have all this kind of like abilities that when you go and get things moving, there's a lot of power in you. But in the past, maybe there were some arguments and you have to kind of be diplomatic about it. This devil just put more fire on this kind of like a war situation. And it's not good. You have the key to really decide what you do with your life. Okay, so let's read this diving into task. Libra. Embracing risk, diving into a task, new discoveries. It's easy to play in the shallows where the waters are clear and you can see all that glitters by your feet. Anyone can venture here. There is little risk, nothing to discover, no dark secret, nothing that you can't already perceive. The treasure has long been picked away, replaced by a gentle certainty. In the shallow river is safety and no surprises. But that's not who's calling you now. The deep diver invites you to take the plunge with him. You can't see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you now. It's kind of this Knight of Cup. It's romantic knight. He knows where the pearls lie underneath the unseen sands. You are called to look beyond the surface of things for your answer. Let your intuition propel you into the water, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is waiting by the shore. But only you will truly know the value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment to see it through, and you will be amazed. The future is open. This is underneath that water. You can't see it from your level of consciousness. It's a truth. Sometimes you have to rise or go deep dive somewhere to get a bigger understanding. Rise your consciousness. And it's talking about here to have this travel, to dive deeper, to not make arguments with people or like things because of some disagreements, some betrayals. Just you have the blank canvas now in your future. This portal is now about going deeper than you ever have. Yes. You have the key, and there is even this dragon kind of here. It kind of feels dangerous maybe, Libra, but this is now for you, for a portal. I'm getting so tired, like I have to finish now here without answering anybody's question. I come tomorrow to finish the other signs, but this was a lot for me. But I thank for everybody who is new here and subscribed and helped my channel to grow. That's why I also came here. that I would get a little bit more people to notice what I do. Okay, happy 9/9 portal to everybody. And thank you for seeing this video. Bye.